This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 30th of July. I'm Michael Groff. Active weather across southern Arizona today and tonight. Increasing chances of rain, some of which could be heavy at times. The flash flood potential increasing as well, maybe a few strong storms. But the best news of all, temperatures headed down. In fact, we could see highs around 10 degrees below average tomorrow. All right, let's talk about it first. The almanac from yesterday, 110 degrees was the blazing hot high in the valley after a morning low, a record warm morning low of 92. We're about an inch behind where we should be for the rainfall on the year, but hopefully that changes over the next 24 to 36 hours. And outside right now, here at 8:45 a.m., mostly cloudy skies in the valley, but the sun is starting to peek out after we've had a few light showers around. 93 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 63, humidity 36%. The winds are light, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures out there right now, 82 is the cool spot up on Thompson Peak, but most of us across the metro are in the low 90s. The upper air look, the dominant weather feature, still is high pressure here across the southwest, near the Four Corners, so the flow aloft is out of the southeast, bringing in plenty of monsoon moisture. We also have an inverted trough located to the south of us, and that's going to be our big weather maker over the next 24 hours or so. The watch warning map, we've got a flash flood watch for a portion of southern Arizona. It does not include the Phoenix area, but places like Tucson, much of Pima, Pinal, Santa Cruz, Yuma, and southwest Maricopa County is included in that watch. And the potential for heavy rain is there. And certainly the Phoenix area could be included in this later today, so you'll have to keep up to date on the latest advisories. Severe weather outlook for today. We've got a marginal risk of severe storms for eastern Montana and Wyoming, the western Dakotas, as well as the eastern Great Lakes states. Here in Arizona, a marginal risk as well. It's kind of an unusual day because the primary risk from storms this afternoon and tonight will be focused on heavy rain and flash flooding. But a few storms could be severe weather producers with strong damaging straight line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour, maybe a microburst or two, and always that possibility of some hail. Checking the tropics real quick out in the Atlantic Basin, a couple of waves out here, one near the Cape Verde Islands. Not going to worry about that for a while. This one out over the Eastern Caribbean, now the National Hurricane Center has no chance of this developing over the next 48 hours. It's undergoing some shear and some dry air, but about a 20% chance that it develops in the next 5 days. Still plenty of time to watch that too. The Pacific is pretty active. We've got three waves. One is not yet developed. It's just a tropical wave out there off the Mexican coast. Then we've got Hurricane Eric. This is a Category 1 storm. Going to continue to drift west-northwestward for a while. It will eventually encounter some cooler waters and should stay south of the Hawaiian Islands as it sort of dissipates. Then we've got Flossie. This is a tropical storm expected to become a hurricane later today. This one may be a threat to the Hawaiian Islands, but even if it is, it would probably be a tropical storm by the time it gets there. Again, as it runs into some cooler waters, would bring some gusty winds and some rain to the islands probably by about the weekend or maybe early next week. All right, closer to home. Precipitation outlook from the WPC, valid through next Tuesday morning. Rainfall here in the valley around a quarter to a third of an inch or so. Heavier totals in excess of 1 to 2 inches across parts of eastern and southeast Arizona. And of course, any one spot can get more than what's shown here. And here's the excessive rainfall outlook from the WPC. And now much of southern and central Arizona in the slight risk for excessive rain, which could lead to flash flooding, with a good portion of the rest of the state and some of the adjacent areas in the marginal risk. So flooding, our big concern for the next 24 to 36 hours with any storms that develop. And we'll get into the details of it now as we explore the models and have a look. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. All right, high pressure sitting off to our east, a moist southeasterly flow aloft, and an inverted trough approaching from the south. So you put it all together down at the surface today. Partly sunny skies in the valley, and high temperatures this afternoon, 101 to 104. It will be muggy, and we'll put in a slight chance of late afternoon showers, thunderstorms, maybe some blowing dust as well. Now, if we can get the clouds out of here for most of the day today, tonight should be pretty interesting as our inverted trough moves into the southern part of the state. Cloudy skies, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, lows mid-70s to low 80s. But if we get real specific on this and start to look at the atmospheric parameters, first of all, this is the 3-kilometer NAM. one of our high-resolution models tonight at 8 o'clock. It's showing scattered showers and thunderstorms coming into south central Arizona, including the valley. Heavy rain, the big potential here, but certainly some strong storms are possible with this. Not everybody's going to get wet. That's the nature of the monsoon, but any one spot could certainly see some heavy downpours. And especially so because the atmosphere is just juiced up, folks. I mean, this is the precipitable water coming off of the NAM. These are values that are up around the 99th percentile of climatology, meaning we only see atmospheric moisture levels this high a few times a year. So, we could see some really significant rainfall in some spots tonight. And along with that, yes, the strong storm potential and the potential of deep layered convection that'll produce that heavy rain is there too. Look at the atmospheric instability. This is the CAPE. Convective available potential energy values between 1 and 2,000 joules per kilogram here over southern Arizona. And so that is more than sufficient for active storms this evening and through the overnight hours, quite frankly. Now, tomorrow, interesting forecast. We're going to have mostly cloudy skies around, and that would tend to inhibit any further convective activity, especially with this inverted trough now moving into southeast California by that time. Ordinarily, that might put us on the backside, kind of on the subsidence side, the sinking air side, which would favor more stability. However, looks like another impulse may be coming into southern Arizona. At least some of the models are hinting at that for tomorrow. So another round of showers and thunderstorms would be possible in that scenario. So we're going to go with a mostly cloudy day, 40% chance of showers and storms. Certainly isn't going to rain all day, but the possibility will be with us. It will be very muggy. But with all the clouds and the precipitation expected, we're going to keep high temperatures well below average, likely in the mid-90s for tomorrow, between about 93 and 97. It's around 10 degrees below our climatological averages. And then by Thursday, we'll start to see the atmosphere dry out just a little bit. It'll still be muggy, partly sunny, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms still in here, highs 99 to 102. Friday, partly cloudy, highs 102 to 105. Isolated mountain thunderstorms possible. Over the weekend, a slight chance of showers and storms here in the valley, but I think the best chance will be confined to the mountains. Again, highs warming up a little bit further between about 103 and 107 each day for both Saturday and Sunday. Then Monday, an isolated shower or thunderstorm still possible, but I think we'll be kind of drying out here. I've actually taken the chance of rain out of the forecast for Monday, and we've just gone a little bit warmer with temperatures trending up toward around 105 to 108. Here's a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 6th of August. Now, the model's not showing quite as deep a trough over the Great Lakes or the eastern half of the country. Still a trough there, pushing our ridge a little bit further to the west. So we might see some intrusion of dry air, but not nearly as much as initially thought. High temperatures still pretty close to average, I'd say between about 104 and 108 each day. And then going out 10 days. This is the end of the forecast period, Thursday, the 8th of August. And that looks like another inverted trough would be coming in here. And if that's the case, it could be rather wet, rather unsettled again, with an increasing chance of showers and thunderstorms as the monsoon would pick up once again. We'll just have to see. That's 10 days out, and we've had a lot of different looks and some inconsistency on the models there. All right, checking out the temperatures through the period off the European ensemble. After we cool off the next couple of days, highs trending up for the weekend and at least the first part of next week. Temperatures pretty close to normal. Highs, those low to mid 100 degree range. Lows mostly in the 80s. That's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning or sooner if necessary. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. You guys be safe, stay cool out there, and have yourselves a great Tuesday.